Yeah, we've been lab testing the Forester this week. And the space has been really impressive too. I just threw 4 water jugs back here, and there's still so much extra room. This week, we are lab testing the 2019 Subaru Forester. Yes, plus we're gonna announce the 3 winners to our Pet One Pro giveaway. So keep watching to see how this all tests out. When it comes to this rear, there is a ton of great things back here. For starters, this model has its own rubberized mat, which is so key for keeping this back space clean. I also discovered that the sides are not carpet, it's a plastic. So if you have a pet, you know that this is going to be so much easier to keep clean. Alright, so you do have some carpet, but with the rubber mat in place, it's pretty much carpet-free back here. You not only have storage, a spare tire, but you also have a place to stow that cargo cover. Not too shabby, Andy. And when you need the extra space, these seats plop down so easily. And the seats go down almost fully flat. Now with my back against the front driver's seat, look at the extra space I have. There's so much extra room beyond my feet. Now this is a little high off the ground, but getting Andy in and out hasn't been too bad. Come on, Andy. Up, up. Wow, you did it on your own? Now this is what it looks like with a large dog bed. And I'm pretty sure if you needed to fit 2 Andys back here, you could make it work too. Now let me show you some of those front features. Front features, here we go. Now this is the top of the line touring model. So you have really premium black leather in here and the seats are comfortable. And when it comes to the trim, you have this textured look. It kind of has this hammered-like feel. Now here is like a softer leather up front, same design. It feels rubbery. And then on the doors, it feels more like plastic, but it all matches and it looks really nice.
Does anyone really drive like this?
I feel like that would really hurt my neck. Steering wheel, gear shifter, also wrapped in leather. Now you also have a heated option on the steering wheel, but it's getting a little hot outside, so I kind of wish there was a ventilated wheel. Do those exist? I don't think I've seen that yet. When it comes to space in here, you definitely do not feel crammed. Look at all this space there is to move around in the front here. I can have my arm almost fully extended. There is a lot of space up front. Plus, look at the mega visor. Gotta love that. Now this has an 8-inch touchscreen display, looks just like the Ascent video. So if you haven't seen that review, I'll put the link below, check it out. It also has smartphone integration, so you could hook up your Apple, your Android, whatever you got. All works great. So in addition to this, you also have a small screen up front here. Now when you access your climate control with the knobs, that displays up here, not on the touch screen. You can also see things like the date, the weather, average fuel consumption, things like that. Those are 2 separate units. And up top here, there's something called a driver focus monitoring system. What's that mean? Well, for one thing, it will recognize you when you get into the car and say, "Good morning, Andy the Lab," and it will adjust the seat perfectly for your settings. I mean, that's pretty cool. And up top, you have Subaru's Driver Eyesight Assist, which again, we did a whole segment about that in the Ascent video. It works great. And for storage, front console, center console, not so big, but you also have some additional small rubberized compartments, plus some extra space in the doors. Now this does have a panoramic moonroof, but it doesn't go all the way back past that second row. It is bigger though than your traditional look. And it has a manual shade, so you just whip this thing open, boom, in one swipe. Let's go check out that second row. Now before I even sat in the second row, I was already impressed. Look how wide this door opens. Plus, right here where my feet are, it's a plastic covering, so you don't have carpet that you have to worry about getting all dirty. This may not seem like a big deal, but if you have dirty paws or feet climbing in your vehicle, the least amount of carpet is always going to be the best. And this Forester does a pretty good job at that. Let's go check out the inside. You have a 60-40 split back here, and the seats recline back. You have upright, middle, and sloucher. So 3 positions, which is great. I also love that the textured trim extends back here. Oh yeah, looks really good. What do you think, Andie? Hey, where are you back there? And they're also comfortable. And look at the space I have. Wow. Legroom is great. Now there is a small hump, but it totally does not get in the way of my feet. And check out the carpet. Just like the Ascent, it's got that striated look, which is perfect for hiding dirt and debris and even dog hair. The great thing about this armrest, it actually acts as an armrest. Your elbow isn't in the cup holder. Very comfortable and functional. Now there's also extra storage behind the seats, in the door, and you have 2 additional USB plugs right here. And the seats are also heated back here. Now you have 2 additional AC vents right here in the center. Let me plop down this seat to give Andie some extra airflow because there are no additional vents in the rear, which is typical for a vehicle of this size. How you doing? You feeling a little toasty? We got to jack up the AC. You want to get the Forester on the road? Oh, let's go take this Forester for a spin. We're currently in the forest with the Forester, and it's doing quite great on these dirt roads. It also has additional driving modes such as snow and mud mode. Overall, this is an all-season vehicle. So the driver focus monitoring system, the one that I mentioned earlier that adjusts your seat for you, well, while you're driving, it will also identify if you're distracted and tired, and it's going to alert you. Get your eyes on the road. Kind of reminds me of being a teenager growing up and learning how to drive, and your parents saying, keep your eyes on the road. Well, now this does it for you. So between that and the EyeSight Driver Assist, this has every safety feature and alert system that you could possibly think of. It is great for new drivers, cautious drivers, all kind of drivers. And if you have a new driver and now they're off on their own, it's kind of like you're still in the car with them. Gives you that peace of mind. And your backup camera is easy to use, very clear to see. I love the beautiful picture, very nice. Now this has an updated 4-cylinder 2.5 liter boxer engine, 182 horsepower with 176 pound-feet of torque. And look, it's not the fastest vehicle on the road, but then again, you're not really buying this to be the fastest one on the road. And at the end of the day, you know a Subaru is reliable, it's safe. It's kind of like one of those vehicles that are just gonna last forever and you're gonna pass down to your kids. So some have asked, what is the sound like in here? Is it noisy? This is what it sounds like when you turn it on. Now I'm on a nice smooth paved road. It's not so quiet like maybe a luxury vehicle, but it's also not that loud either. With this moonroof open and the windows down, it is flooded with natural light back there. Plus, Andie is loving that breeze. So overall, we've had a great time in this Forester. Andie, should we tell him? Our top 5 favorite features are 1, the textured trim. I think it makes the overall interior pretty special. 2, the fact that it's so roomy. You could even fit 2 pups back here. How is there 2 of you? 3, that EyeSight Driver Assist. Keeps your whole family safe, including your fur kids in the back. 4, all the floor mats, this rubber mat, and and the striated carpet. It really helps hide dirt and debris. Don't you agree? Oh, she does agree. And 5, the overall bang for your buck. It may not be lathered in luxury, but I think you'll be impressed. Big shout out to Subaru for letting us lab test this 2019 Forester. Is it lab approved? It's lab approved. And for the winners of our giveaway, now for the results. They were randomly generated and the winners are, Andie, let's tell them. Nick Carr, Navy Corgi, and Bahama Todd. Congratulations! And big thanks to Waterpik for partnering with us so that we could give out some of your product. This has been one of the best ways to wash down Andie, so I put the link down below. Definitely check it out. And while you're at it, don't forget, subscribe to our channel. Click that bell so you'll know when our next lab-tested review is up. And we will see you next time. Bye! You just coughed out a rice cake. We gotta come up with our top 5. What is it? Space? Comfort?